listen. Impress me. Impress me. Prove me. Listen, I don't mind eating a big slice of humble pie or a big piece of crow. I've been eating a lot of shit. I've been eating a lot of shit with this Superman for the past 10 years. We're going on 10 years.
I know.
Why are people? Because I'm sorry, but I have really disliked this version of Superman from his original inception of Man of Steel, because this version of the character is the antithesis of Superman. Superman to me is that character who sees the best in humanity, wants to appeal to humanity. He's the guy that puts his hand on your shoulder and tells you that it's going to be okay. That's what I love about Superman.
Sure.
It's not that he can fly, not that he has all this super strength for laser beam eyes. It's like, yeah, he has all that. That's great. But he is one of the most human characters DC has. And he represents the best of humanity despite not being human. My issue of this is that that's not the Superman we've gotten. We've gotten a mopey, murderous version of this character for over a decade, who literally dropped skyscrapers on people and killed hundreds if not thousands of people. And his parents even said, what are you gonna do? That's fine. Well, what if those kids at the bus drowned? Maybe they should have. Or the mom's like, you know what, Clark, be the hero, don't be the hero. Who gives a shit? Just do whatever you want to do. I'm like, that is not a good upbringing for a character with the powers of a God.
Should I let that school bus full of kids drown? I mean, well, if it's going to expose your identity, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, kill them all, Clark. You should have just strangled them in the pot. I just... Listen, it's not this, like, yeah, I get the spectacle of this Superman. Like, oh, yeah, I mean, there's even some moments in Man of Steel, I'm like, oh, it was cool, like his first flight and stuff, and flying around. We've never seen that take on Superman ever. Right. I'm like, I understand the spectacle, but in terms of how the character has been written consistently for this decade, whether, I mean, hell, and I'll tell you this, would be controversial. He was the most Superman he ever was in the theatrical version of Justice League. Right. He actually seemed to care about people and saving people. Yes. And then, when we got the Snyder cut, he's just back to being derpy and then later murderous, and then Man of Steel, we see where he is, and BVS is just, he just seems like, I don't know why people are mad at me. I don't get it. It's like, you really, you don't get it? So I don't understand. Why? I mean, other than people just like, they like a murderous, sociopathic, mopey Superman. But yeah, because I don't get it. Where do you go from that, and how do you rectify what happened in the past? Are they even going to mention that he killed all those people? Probably not.
No. There's no reason to. All right, let's take everything you're saying, how they've had this guy play Superman and they messed it up completely to be almost the antithesis of Superman. So why should we give them another chance to do it again?
Yeah.
What if I took you to the example of Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool? Okay. Wolverine Origins. Okay. Where he was the antithesis of Deadpool. All right. You had the perfect actor, and they completely ruined it. Now imagine not giving him the chance to come back and do it right.
My thing with that is that for X-Men Origins Wolverine, it was one movie, and a movie we all knew was a classic. And they said that this new Deadpool is not connected to that at all. And I was like, okay. And they even said, like, it's going to be very much, and they put that test footage out that got leaked. And I was like, okay, you're clearly, and we're going to make fun of that movie. I'm like, yeah, go for it. I was still all on the Ryan Reynolds Deadpool train. I didn't blame him I don't blame Henry Cavill. It's just that this Superman's been consistently written this way.